Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm gonna be speaking about the onions farms. Yeah, so I did test some onion farms like early on. Of course, we cannot compare with these exactly because as you can see here, I have 6 onion totems per layer. So 18 here, 18 here, 36 totems in this one. In this one I have 4 here, so 4 times 6, 24. 24 versus 36 versus 100 something or 90 I think in this one. So they don't have the same speed, but just a thing, like this one here is my first one I ever made. So it was just a layer about you make drop the onions on the conveyor and then the conveyor push it in the thing. The game physics make it like not really that good because even if I have like a separation for every of them, for some reason the onions will be bouncing a bit more on the right, not even the left. The left one will be kind of empty versus the right. Like you see the second one, third one has nothing, this one is full and this one is full. I mean right and left will have more than the rest, but the right one will get full faster. For this one, the problem is also the height. So the higher the stair is, the longest, I mean the less chance the onions go in it for some reason. For some reason. Whoops, I just dropped myself. But yeah, the longest stair ones, the onions will just disappear. Look at this, you see that? Like they drop into that. So this one here, for some reason, sometimes the onion will not fall correctly and it would just disappear. So yeah, these one, not exactly the best onion farm I've seen for efficiency. Of course I put a lot into this, but yeah, this is this layer ones. So these onions does not really disappear. Of course I have a bunch of them, so it will be way faster. This one for me get full pretty fast, as you can see here. But the game is working in a way that the onions on the totems are all going into the conveyor at the same time. I feel like it is. So yeah, right now there is onions and now there is nothing. And next wave will be just a bunch of onions coming at the same time. So right now it's almost full. I mean, I'm gonna collect it and I'm gonna wait. Boom, all the onions are getting pushed at the same time. So yeah, you cannot really just collect like onions like all the time from this. There will be break in between, so it's not like always getting full even if you had more layout. But yeah, of course the goal with this one would be to make more of the same. This one has only 1 chest. My 2 other onions farms are more like AFK farms, like you go around, you want to cut your trees, you want to do stuff on your island. As you can see, the other 2 farms are pretty good for you know, for replenish your chest when you're not next to it. So you come back and you have a bunch of chests being full, right? But yeah, because it's a bit for this one, this model does not work exactly for 6 chests next to each. So yeah, a trick too that I wanted to tell before, I guess I'm gonna tell it in this video. I'm gonna add tricks too as well. So when you press F on the chest, you can let your cursor into the next one and just move your character. I press F on this one and get on this chest. I press F, I press F, press F, and you can just empty your chest this way. These were not full, but it's the fastest way. Look, I can just do that, and all my chests are getting taken. Like I want to take my coal. I'm finished with this one. I press F, press F, press F. And this one for some reason has a bag of money in it. Someone put it there. And yeah, you can always keep, you can even run away from your thing as long as you're close enough. Another tips I will add to that, it's here when you use furnaces or anything to actually to do something with it. Let's go with stone cutter. All right, so first trick, you can remove your things here. You can use your inventory for it. So if I want to cut a lot of stone, I'm gonna put the stones in my inventory and the coal one here. So all you need is actually 1 coal. Like you gotta put 1, and then yeah, I put my stone, I put my coal. So the inventory trick is just to make it more easy to find it. Of course, it go even better if you do it in the first place here. So I'm gonna put the stone in the first slot, and the second one here would be there. So the trick I want to tell you is you don't need to add more coal. You only need one coal. Look, this one I don't have coal anymore in it, right? But the thing is, one coal fuel as long as there is smoke in it. So you don't have to put new coal. You just have to wait. It's a matter of time before the station become like done with it. So this is my two tricks I wanted to tell. I added one coal by mistake, but yeah, you can keep going even without putting coal in it. It will do your things. And same thing with furnace. You don't need to waste three wood or three coal into it. You see now it's stopped. Now you put one more coal in it. And same would go with this one here. So let's say I want to smelt iron or gold. You put one coal and you do the same thing. So I put one coal here, boop boop boop, and I can just smelt as much as I want, as long as I mean for 30 or 1 minute, 30 seconds or 1 minute, something like that. You don't have to put it back. So just so you know, like, you don't waste your time by putting more coal, or waste your resources, actually waste more. I mean, coal is not that hard to get, especially for late game, but yeah, you can see with only 3 coal, with my 3 furnaces, I'm able to pretty much melt all my gold I had here. I don't want anyone to comment here, hey, give me this gold. No, it's not the purpose. I'm gonna use it one day, right? But yeah, here's the smoke as turn off. Like, maybe every 30 seconds put back one more coal, right? So you just maintain this thing, because as you can see here, I just lost some time because it actually turned down when I was placing the things. So there you go. And yeah, so you just, this is all you waste, not too much resources to smelt your things. And same thing with the stone cutter. They stay open for a certain amount of time. You see here they stop. So yeah, I mean, I did not put back coal in it, but yeah. So that's it for this video. All you need to do is, like, I really recommend this type of farm here. Okay, if you really wonder how it's made, you don't have to put the chest one step lower, but actually it's pretty helpful to stack the onions. Like, when they are ready, you can click on it, and then the other ones, you see they are coming back. So that's why I made like a little you know, dig part here for this one. So all you gotta do is put next to onion totem your conveyor, and they will, at some time, they will just pick an onion next to it, and they will put it on the rail. As you can see, a totem will pick for three wide around it. So 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, and 3 here. And I believe this part, I mean, look, they pick the onion. So yeah, it's like this lozenge. I'm not sure the English term for that, but yeah, this form. And this is the same for this one here. And you just make normally having 3 next to each other is good enough. Or as you can see here, I put 3 here and 2 here, right? So 5 for each totems. The time that the onion grows versus the pickup rate of a totem is good enough. You don't need to do more. And basically all I do is, like, I repeat the same process. One lane over it, the other lane over it, everything going a bit, they bounce into the thing. I put glass here to see the onions falling for the fun of it. You don't need to put glass, but yeah, so there is a big tunnel here, so the onions just drop here. And that's the fastest way if you want to stay next to your thing to collect the onions. This farm here is the best one. Yeah, that's it. I don't think you really need to know more about that. If you're confused about something, comment me in the chat below. And other than that, I wish you all a good one. Alright, see ya. Bye bye.